Welcome back everyone, I'm JP, and for today, we're going through some of the better deals that you can grab up for your Nintendo Switch. Every game will be under $5 and at an all-time low. On top of that, we have a brand new release to check out at the end of the video as well. Thank you as always, let's go ahead and dive in. Alright, we'll start with A Short Hike, which is a single-player adventure title with a gorgeous art style and an immersive soundtrack. The characters that you meet are unique, and you genuinely want to complete the different objectives that they ask for help with. As you play through, you'll find different secrets or items that you can use, and you'll increase your ability to get around by either climbing or gliding. It's a peaceful game focused on exploration, and the only real downside is that the game is only about an hour and a half long. Right now it's on sale though for just $4.79, marked down 40%, and the deal ends on the 20th. Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons is an emotional story-driven puzzle game, and the port here to the Switch was done very well. It offers about 4 hours of gameplay with a download around 4 gigs, but the best part about the move here to the Switch is that this version has the all-new 2-player mode, so you can have a friend join in local co-op to play through the incredible story. There are also a few extra bonuses added as well, such as the director commentary track and some concept art for those that want to dive a bit deeper into the lore of the game. Right now you can pick it up for just $2.99, matching an all-time low, and the deal ends on the 24th. Catch the Stars is a relaxing puzzle game where you're left to work out the solutions with no pressure or timers, and you don't need any prior knowledge when it comes to astronomy. In fact, as you solve the puzzles, you may learn a few of the names of the different constellations and that sort of thing. They give us 50 different levels to work our way through, and each is accompanied by a peaceful soundtrack to help put you into the right headspace. Right now it's on sale for just $1.99, the deal ends on the 24th, and the download is around 300 megabytes. Dandara: The Trials of Fear Edition is a 2D puzzle platformer with a distinct movement mechanic that has us bouncing from surface to surface as we work our way through the roughly 7-hour story. It falls into the Metroidvania category, and the Trials of Fear Edition adds in 3 new areas with new bosses, new abilities, and they even gave us an all-new secret ending as well. It can definitely challenge you at times, but it's well worth it in the end, and they also updated the game to focus more on telling a good story as you play through. Right now you can pick it up again at an all-time low, marked down to just $3.74. The deal ends on the 20th, and you'll need about 1.5 gigs for the install. Enter Gungeon is a twin-stick shooter with a download around 450 megabytes, and it offers dozens of hours of gameplay due to the addictive nature of the gameplay loop itself and the difficulty, which hooks you in and then rewards you when you get a little better. The levels are designed very well, with the enemies being clever plays on different gun types or ammunition, and the boss battles are amazing, sharing that same theme, with the final fight being truly epic. Now it does have a multiplayer mode, but it is a bit limited. The entire game can be played locally with a friend though, and right now you can pick it up for just $4.49, marked down to an all-time low, and the deal ends on the 20th. Fight Crab is a wild 3D battle game with physics-based movement and combat. It offers both local and online multiplayer options and includes 23 playable characters with 11 different stages and more than 45 different weapons that you can use on your enemies. Now on the Switch they've included the gyro controls as well, which adds a whole new level to the wackiness of the game. I mean, it's really a silly game overall, but it's guaranteed to send a few laughs through the house, especially in local co-op. Right now you can pick it up at a new low, marked down to just $4.99. The deal ends on the 20th, and the download is around 850 megabytes. Ghosts and Apples is one of my go-to puzzle games. It has simple controls and a simple premise where you have to stack ghosts by color in several different stages. Now some do have unique gimmicks to them, and it can be pretty tough as you're usually on a timer. With that said though, I truly enjoy picking this one up every now and again for a quick play session. It also offers local multiplayer for 2 people where you can compete with one another in several different game modes as well. Right now you can pick it up at an all-time low, marked down to half price at just $4.99. The deal ends on the 20th, and you'll need a little over 200 megabytes for the download. HUNTDOWN is a run-and-gun platform shooter that has a download a little over 1 gig and should offer about 7 to 8 hours of gameplay. On top of that, it has 2-player local co-op as well. In this one, we play as a group of bounty hunters working our way through a corrupt city, taking out the bad guys and their bosses. Now, the controls are great and the action is intense. The soundtrack and voice acting are top-notch, and this is one of my all-time favorite indie games, especially here on the Switch. Right now it's on sale for just $3.99, marked down to an all-time low. The deal ends again on the 20th. Kaze and the Wild Masks is a gorgeous single-player platform adventure title with a download around 1 gig and a story that should last roughly 7 to 8 hours to wrap up. The game looks and feels like classic platformers from the 90s and features more than 80 different levels if you include the bonus stages. On top of that, it has a cool mask mechanic that allows you to use different abilities as you progress through the game. Right now it's on sale for just $4.99, marked down to half price and an all-time low, and the deal ends again on the 20th. Lucah, Born of a Dream is an incredibly tough action RPG with a unique art style and some of the most intense action you'll find in the genre. The combat is a blend of ranged and melee attacks. It's combo based and you're given a ton of customization options to change up how you play. It's definitely a dark game, but it runs great here on the console, and if you're up for the challenge, you can pick it up at an all-time low, marked down to $3.75. The deal ends on the 20th, and you'll need about 1.5 gigs for the install. The Swords of Ditto, Mormo's Curse is a top-down action RPG that gives us more than 10 hours of gameplay, but it has a ton of replay value as well, and they added in 2-player local co-op, making this a great pickup for those that enjoy playing games on the couch with a friend or a family member. One really cool feature with this one is that when you die and then respawn, a lot of what you had done in the previous life carries over and can alter your new adventure. The game is loaded with quests and side missions, giving us plenty to do, and it has that cute art style, but it's definitely a challenging game, so don't let that fool you. Right now it's on sale for just $3.74, again an all-time low with the deal ending on the 20th. You'll need a little over 1.5 gigs for the install. Vampire Survivors is back on sale this week, and for those that haven't played this one yet, these games have this simple control scheme with auto attacks that happen on a timer or a cooldown. Your only job is to maneuver the character around, avoiding taking any hits, and the trick is to do this while timing your attacks to do the most damage to as many enemies as you can, while collecting gems that they leave behind to level up. Now, as for the levels themselves, they're huge with secrets and upgrades that you can find, and it does have local multiplayer for up to 4 people as well. You could easily sink dozens of hours into this one, and again it's on sale for just $3.99, an all-time low, and the deal ends on the 20th. The download is around 2 gigs, and they recently put out some awesome DLC as well. Wizard of Legend is a tough dungeon crawler that offers local co-op for 2 players and comes in with a download around 1 gig. The gameplay is fast and the controls feel great here on the console. There are a ton of different spells that you can find, and they encourage you to chain them together for bonus damage. Now, it really is a blast to play, but again it is pretty tough, so be prepared for that going in. You could easily spend a few dozen hours playing, especially if you have a friend to hop in with, and right now you can pick it up for just $4.79, matching an all-time low, and the deal ends again on the 20th. UNDEMON is a brand new action platformer here on the console. The story follows a ghost named Luna through a haunted mansion. It features an interesting stealth system that lets you choose between fighting and hiding, and a lot of the game is about locating colored keys to push forward into the story. Now, they have 2 game modes at the start, with a secret game mode that you can unlock after you beat the game. Right now it's on sale for just $3, marked down from $20, and the deal ends on the 20th. The download is a little under 700 megabytes. Alright everyone, here are a few other great deals to check out while you're already on the eShop.
I'm a slow learner. My, you're one tough devil, ain't you, lad? Yeah.
Trying to protect me. Now that there's only one of us left, I thought it was time I heard this story.
Explore an ancient kingdom. Master ferocious combat. Confront.
The digging.
I was chain-killing monsters, exterminating the world.
Alright my friends, that wraps up another video. Thank you as always for hanging out, you're legendary. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like below and let me know what games you might pick up. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.
Super Retro Force.